Today, I'm going to be in Soul Silver Elite Four members, only using one Pokemon from each one of the Soul Silver and Heart Gold packs, then choosing the movesets for each one and facing off against some of the strongest teams in Pokemon games. Will I be able to do it? Let's see. Let's get right into the packs. Alright, so the first pack we're going to be opening is Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So, we're going to go one by one. Hopefully we get something good, because I cannot use something bad for the first try. First one. Coughing. It's not bad. Whopper. That's not good at all. Growlite. Ooh, fire type. It's not bad. Levia. Slowpoke is not terrible. Manatine. Slowbro is good. Slowbro is actually good. Parasint. Farfetch'd. The last one. Please. Smoochum. Oh no, bro. Alright. I'm gonna choose, I think the pick here is Slowbro. So I'm gonna choose Slowbro. Yeah, I'm to the list. Slowbro. Alright, the next pack is another Heart and Silver. It's Unleashed. So let's start. First, Sparrow. Not good. Beldum. Also not good. Torpus. It's not terrible. Ooh, Poliwag. Not good. Ooh, Stanter. Not good. Oh my, we're getting nothing here, bro. Wartrail's not terrible. He's not bad. Who even is that? Good Rod. Great. Okay, last one. Please. Oh no. I might have to take War Turtle here. No, I already have a water type. Taking Torpus. Torpus is our answer. There we go. Put that into the list. Okay, for the third team member, we have Undaunted. Let's get it right. Not good. It's not bad, but it's not good either. Eevee, terrible. Rattata, terrible. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Give me something good here, please. Unknown. Ooh, it's not. That's actually pretty good. Scyther. That's actually good. But I already have a. Ooh, I might have to switch. Come on. Who is that? Sleeping Spell. Ooh. I might take her for Sleeping Spell. Ooh. Yeah, okay, we're taking Misgonus out to the list. After those three first terrible packs, this pack needs to bring us back. Triumph, please save us. No. No. Nidoran. Bellsprout. Baron. Polygon 2 is not good, it's not bad. Lickity's not terrible. Oh, it's not evolved. Come on, please save me. Oh no. I think it's either between Lickitung or Polygon 2. Oh, you might have to take Lickitung. Oh no, bro. Yeah, we're taking Lickitung. Okay, I'm gonna add it to the list. Okay, Triumph did not give us anything good, so we need Call of Legends to save us. Please, Call of Legends. Snowball. Hotel. Eevee again. Vulpix. Energy. Oh, great, and Energy. Pidgeotto. It's not terrible, but it's not good either. Good. What are these? Oh, that's not terrible. Please save us. Ooh, that's actually good. That's good. It's a water, but it's good. Yeah, okay. We're taking them. Regulators add to the team. So we have one more pack, and this pack is special because it only gives us one card. So we only have one chance to get something good. Okay, like I said, this pack only has one card, so we have no option for failure. This needs to be something good. Please. Hitmonlee. Alright, that's not bad. We'll take it. Hitmonlee is the final guy. Hitmonlee. Okay, let's get right into the battles. Our first team member is Slowbro. I gave him Flamethrower, Signal Beam, Ice Beam, and Slack Off. Flamethrower, Signal Beam, and Ice Beam are all for damage, and Slack Off is for heals. He doesn't die after 2 hits. Next up is Miz. I gave him Shadow Ball, Psychic, Calm Mind, and Pain Split. Shadow Ball and Psychic are both damage moves. Calm Mind raises the attack and defense of Miz, and Pain Split heals us, but also damages the enemy. Third on the team is Hitmonlee. I gave him Stone Edge, High Jump Kick, Bulk Up, and Sucker Punch. Mostly a damage Pokemon, 3 of his moves are damage, and then Bulk Up just gives us more defense. Next on the list is Tropius. I gave him Leech Seed, Substitute, Solar Beam, and Toxic. Substitute and Toxic is both for Toxic Stalling, Solar Beam and Leech Seed, both good grass moves, and just do a lot of damage. Next on the list is Licky Licky. I give him Explosion, Power Whip, Return, and Earthquake. Explosion is a one-shot, Earthquake is a really strong ground move, Return is really strong if your friendship is really high, and Power Up is just a good grass move. Last but not least is Feraligatr. He's more of a damage Pokemon, as you can see with Ice Punch, Waterfall, and Rock Slide. And I gave him Agility just to boost his speed so he can get faster than opponents. Alright, we're about to enter the Elite Four, and we're starting off with Slowbro because he has Signal Beam, and it's Bug, which is stronger than Psychic, which is the first one. And let me remind you, these are rematches, so they'll have one more Pokemon an entire level. Will, the first one, Psychic type. Let's see what he starts off with. Signal Beam, which should just kill. Oh, that's not Jinx. Oh no. In the first battle, I sent out Slowbro, which tries to use Signal Beam against Katu, but gets confused and ends up killing itself with its own confusion. So now I have to send in Miz, and luckily with just one Shadow Ball, Miz is super effective against Katu, and it ends up killing him. Next, Will sends out Jinx, and with just one Shadow Ball brings her down to really low HP, but sadly, she uses Lovely Kiss and puts Miz to sleep. So now I have to send in Hitmonlee, and with just one Sucker Punch, he ends up killing Jinx. Next out, he sends out Grumpig, which uses a Confuse Ray on Hitmonlee and puts him in confusion. Then, he uses Psychic, which brings Hitmonlee down to 10 HP, and then he ends up killing himself in his own confusion like Slowbro. So now I switch in Licky Licky, and with just 2 Earthquakes, he ends up killing Grumpig. Then he sends out Gardevoir, and with 2 more Earthquakes, brings Gardevoir down to 1 HP, but then uses Focused Blasts, and sadly, ends up killing Licky Licky. So then I have to send in Tropius, and then he gets a clutch Solar Beam off, which kills Gardevoir. And with the final Pokemon, he sends out Slowbro. I use Solar Beam, and luckily, it hits Slowbro for the second time, and ends up killing him with a crit. That was kind of close. We still had a couple left, but still. Alright, there's the first Elite Four member. Down. Cross him out now. The next leader is Koga. He has Skuntank, Toxicroak, Swalot, Venomoth, Muck, and Crobat. Alright, so this is a Poison type Elite Four member, so we're going to start off with him, because he is Psychic. He's a Psychic type Pokemon, so it should have no effect on him and do big damage. So let's get right into it. Like I said, next gym leader is Koga. He has Dark type Pokemon, so the plan was to start with Miz, use its Psychic, and clear the gym. But I didn't know this at the time. Miz's Psychic does not affect Skuntank at all. So Skuntank gets a free hit on Miz, poisoning him, and forcing me to switch out Pokemon. So I switch out Miz for Licky Licky, and hopefully use its Earthquake to finish Skuntank off. And after one, Skuntank misses its Toxic on Licky Licky, and after that, Licky Licky uses Earthquake to finish his Skuntank off. Next, I send back in Miz, and Koga sends out Toxicroak. And with just one Psychic, Miz is able to kill the Toxicroak in one hit. Next, Koga sends out Crobat. I try to use Psychic here, but Crobat uses Fly and evades my next 2 attacks, and does big damage to Miz, sending him down to 60 HP. But with just one more Psychic from Miz, Crobat is one-shotted by Miz's Psychic. Next, sends out Venomoth. I use Pain Split to send us both to equal HP. The next turn, I use Psychic to kill the Venomoth. I do the same thing here again with Swalot. I use Pain Split to put us at equal footing, but Swalot uses Poison on me, which deepens my poison for each turn. And with just one more Psychic, I kill a Swalot, but sadly, Miz is affected by the poison each turn, and after the Swalot dies, Miz is hurt by the poison for the last time, and it faints. But I send in Licky Licky, and with just 2 Earthquakes, he's able to kill the Muck without doing any damage to himself. Cross him off the list. Cross Koga off the list. The next leader is Bruno. He has Hitmontop, Hitmonlee, Hariyama, Machop, Lucario, and Hitmonchan. The third gym leader is Bruno. He's a fighting type gym, so I send in Miz to do psychic damage, hopefully kill as many as possible. And my guess is correct. Luckily, Miz does one-shot Hitmontop. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling confident, you know. So I try to get cocky and switch in Feraligatr to hopefully kill Hariyama, but sadly, as you can see here, Feraligatr's attacks does absolutely nothing to Hariyama. and once she uses revenge on Feraligatr, I realize my mistake, but it's too late. Feraligatr gets down to half HP. I try to switch in Miz, and they have a long back and forth. I use Psychic, brings him down really low, but it's not low enough to kill. Uses Payback, which brings Miz down to around 60 HP. And once he uses Full Restore, it's kind of over from there. I hit him with the Psychic to bring him down half HP, and I use Pain Split, but it doesn't do much, doesn't do any damage to him, and it barely heals me. And then he respawns with a Payback, which ends up killing Miz. I send in Trophus to try to Poison Stall, which luckily ends up happening. I talk to Hariyama, but Trophus gets hit with a low kick and ends up killing him almost. Then he uses Bullet Punch, and Trophus ends up fainting, but not in vain, because Hariyama gets hit with poison one last time, and he ends up fainting with Trophus. Next I send in Slowbro, and he sends in Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee confuses Slowbro, and Slowbro, back to back to back, hits itself in its own confusion. And finally, gets snapped out of confusion, and uses one Ice Beam after Slack Off, and it finally kills Hitmonlee. After back to back to back, hurt itself in the confusion. He almost killed himself. Sorry at Licky Licky to use Earthquake against Hitmonchan, but it takes a while, it's not doing enough damage to one shot. And Licky Licky gets hit with a Dynamic Punch, which brings him down super low. I try to use Explosion here, but my Choice Scarf does not allow me to use any other move except for Earthquake, and then Licky Licky dies in vain to Machamp's Bullet Punch. I send in Slowbro, he gets hit with a Stone Edge, doesn't do too much damage, and then use Ice Beam and it kills the Machamp. Almost. But actually, he gets infused and hurts himself in his own confusion and he ends up dying. I send a Hitmonlee and with one Stone Edge he dies. Feraligatr, back from the dead, send him in, but then he gets one shot by Hitmonchan, so he does absolutely nothing. And then he sends a Lucario, and that was the casket from there. Hitmonlee, he's fighting, he can't do anything, so Lucario just wipes my entire team from there on.
I played that so bad with the Scarf and just switching out when I shouldn't have switched out because I was being too cocky.
This loss hit me pretty hard. The game pretty late, I just didn't know what to do. I didn't want to restart from the beginning right now. So I ended up deciding to go to bed, and as you'll see in the next clip, I made a pretty big change to my team, which I thought would do the rest.
Alright, after a long time, we are finally back. It's the next day, and I switched something up. Okay, for Trophus, instead of Leech Seed, I gave him Air Slash, just because flying is strong against fighting, and we're struggling on this fighting type gym. So I think the plan will be start off with Trophus, kill as many with Air Slash, and then switch to Psychic and just see how much damage we can do from there.
The Bruno rematch is finally here. After a day of playing, I get back and I cannot wait to beat him. My goal, Trophus do as much damage as possible, and he delivers. 2 Air Slashes, kills Hitmontop on the spot. I'm feeling really good, and keeping with the streak, 2 more Air Slashes, kills Hitmonlee. I'm feeling way too good. I get a little cocky here, as you can see with Hitmonchan. Hitting with an Air Slash brings him super low, but with one Stone Edge, he brings Trophus down to around 60 HP. I get one more clutch Air Slash off here, which ends up killing Machamp, but Trophus is super low. I send in Licky Licky, and then I see Lucario, my arch nemesis. On the spot, I use Explosion, killing both of us, but saving so many more of my team members from Lucario. So then I send a Trophus to get Hitmonchan, but one close Cambot ends up killing Trophus on the spot. So I send a Misuse Psychic, and 2 Psychics ends up killing Machan, luckily. Next he's in Hariyama, and with 2 Bullet Punches, he ends up killing Miz on the spot, which is bad, because Hariyama goes on to wipe 2 more of my team members, Feraligatr and Hitmonlee. But we have one more, Slowbro, the GOAT, and he gets a clutch Flamethrower off here, which kills Hariyama and gets us the win against Bruno.
Mark him off the list. That's one more. So now we're on the final Elite Four member, and then we're going to play against the champion.
The next gym leader is Karen, Dark type. She has Weevil, Spiritomb, Hatromp, Umbreon, Houndoom, and Absol. The gym leader is Karen. She's a Dark type Pokemon, so I have to use Hitmonlee as much as possible to do damage. And with the first one, he delivers. 1 shot's Weevil, no damage taken. But it gets too big for his britches, bulk up when you should not have, and he gets 1 shot by the Drill Peck. So then I send in Slowbro. I have to use Slack Off twice with the amount of damage I receive, but with 1 Flamethrower, he ends up dying to Slowbro immediately. Then he sends in Spirit Tomb and uses Curse, which basically one-shots Slowbro because I couldn't do anything about it. But I send in Feraligatr, and with just one Rock Slide, Spirit Tomb dies. And again, Feraligatr with the Waterfall one-shots the Houndoom. But I send in Miz, and he gets one shot by the Umbreon with Payback. So I send in Tropius, and I use Toxic Stall here, and he delivers. Once he gets killed, doesn't matter, because he takes Umbreon with him to the grave. I use Looky, try to use Explosion, doesn't work because he protected himself. The Feraligatr clutched up for Looky when he couldn't with one Ice Punch, delivering me the win, and the 4th gym leader is done. Number 4 off the list, cross him out. What we have next is the champion. And finally, the champion, Lance, who has Salamence, Garchomp, Dragonite, Charizard, Altaria, and Gyarados. The final gym leader is here, Lance, the champion. Start off with Slowbro, he uses Shadow Claw, brings him down to 70 HP, and after a missed Ice Beam almost kills, he gets one more Ice Beam, God of RNG, Damage Roll saves us here, and he dies. Send Feraligatr, use Ice Punch, and it actually freezes Gyarados. So I get a free Rock Slide, bringing Gyarados down to 50 HP. And then one more Rock Slide finishes the Gyarados off. But then Lance sends in Garchomp, and after an Ice Punch from Feraligatr, he uses Outrage, which one-shots our Feraligatr. And sadly, it's the same story with Tropius here. He gets one shot from his Outrage, but Slowbro's Ice Beam saves our party here, and it one-shots the Garchomp. And then he sends a Dragonite. I explode immediately with Licky because I do not want to deal with Dragonite at all. And then he sends an Altaria. I put back in Slowbro, and they have a back and forth here with heals. Slowbro uses Slack Off, Altaria gets hit with his Ice Beam, and then uses Full Restore. Slowbro uses Sack Off, Altaria gets hit with an Ice Beam and uses Full Restore. But then after Slowbro misses an attack, he uses one more Ice Beam, and then brings Altaria down to 1 HP, no more full heals. Slowbro finishes off with a Flamethrower. And then Lance's final Pokemon comes out, the Charizard. Slowbro puts a good fight, but with this Air Slash, 2 Air Slashes, and then Ice Beam is not enough to finish Charizard off. Gets hit with his own Flamethrower and dies. But then our savior, Hitmonlee, comes in. Fighting type, not effective. Sucker Punch doesn't do enough damage to kill. Air Slash almost kills Hitmonlee, but one more Sucker Punch finishes him off.
Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Oh my goodness, that was way too close. If he was full healer there was no chance of me winning that. Oh, and we cross him out. That is all of the Elite Four and the champion. Here we go. Hitmonlee. The GOAT. Be the final blow to Charizard. Licky. Sacrifice King. So many kills with a sacrifice. He killed the Dragonite in the final battle. Slowbro. The GOAT. His Ice Beam killed at least like 2 people and did so much damage to other people as well. Ooh, there we go. Torpus. Big damage there. Sometimes. The Poison Stall was huge on Umbreon. There you go. Gator. His Ice Punch is crazy. At least, I think it killed Salamence at least. Miz saved us from the entire Elite Four except for the champion there. So much damage. Wow. Massive. Congratulations. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way through. Hit that like button if you like this kind of content, or you want to see more of me. Click on the videos to my right and left to see other content I've made in the past. And thank you for watching.